Hello, my name is Hadley Kuzman, and I'm a junior at Legend High School, and the costume designer for the productions Urinetown and Lovesick. My IE is costume design for the musical Urinetown by Greg Codis. Costume design is a reflection of character, context, and conception, the ability to express a character's history, aspiration, confidences, fears, and personality through a color palette, time period, and aesthetics. Urinetown, a musical full of personality and character. One famous line is, "There is no Urinetown, we just kill people." This show takes a humorous approach to discussing real issues such as class, legal system, capitalism, social irresponsibility, populism, and many other issues. Every designer designs in a different way. However, as a costume designer, I start off with research, first understanding the characters, their quirks, their tics, everything about them. And then I design using their personalities. From that, I do a preliminary sketch. Preliminary sketches are essentially a rough draft of an essay. It's just using a pencil, sketch out basic ideas. Then I go to research, and I look at other shows with similar aesthetics and color palettes and details and figure out how I can improve my sketches. And then from that, I meet with my directors, and then I get a finalized character rendering. So the 5 character renderings I chose for this show are Dr. Billy Ox, Miss Millennium, Little Sally, Hope, and Lockstock. When designing for the Doctor, it was really important to pay attention to small details, paying attention to the hues, the leather textures, such incorporating smooth, flat, grain, pebble, or embossed textures, including the UGC staff logo to show unity with the Cladwell family and staff. This costume was roughly pieced together just to show how psychotic and frenzy the Doctor's nature was. Miss Millennium didn't have a ton of lines, however, so when designing for her, it was important to look at how to show her personality through extravagant colors. The cut of her dress was very specific to the steampunk era and including that high class element. So all of these elements combined show her place in this show. Just being married to the richest man, you need to look the part and play the part of steampunk royalty. The next costume or character rendering is Little Sally. So when designing for Little Sally, I used her bubbly young personality to reflect through her clothes. The poor and rich had very contrasting color palettes. The poor fit the poor fit the show because of bodily fluids. Their color palette was yellow, dark greens, browns, maroon, tans, etc. Just to show how poor Little Sally was. She had all of those colors and tattered clothes, just an old apron with mix matching pockets, playful pumpkin pants, and just all of these elements together reflected how youthfully poor she was. The 4th character rendering is Hope Cladwell. When designing for Hope, I had to consider her somewhat airhead personality. She's a very smart girl who comes across beautiful but lacking a brain. Her costume needed to reflect what people thought of her and what she actually was: expensive, dramatic, and regal. That's why I went with the color gold. Gold shows refined and educated and just shows who she is as an individual. The last costume is Lockstock. Officer Lockstock. So when designing for Officer Lockstock, he needed to be the middleman, middle class, working for the rich, but still connected to his poor roots. So he had the brown color palette, but yet he had tassels and buttons and copper, all of this put together to show his flashy, dramatic, and extra personality. So constraints and considerations. When designing, you design without considering budget. However, for this show, it was really important to pay attention to budget and time, and I struggled with my exciting ideas, but yet a small crew. So sources of inspiration. I wanted to add to the aesthetic of the show. When I had previously watched the show, I felt such divide among characters, especially with the ensemble characters and the main characters. I feel there should be a difference in design, but not a divide. So my source of inspiration was to focus on fixing that divide and bringing all of the characters together through their clothes. So for my costume plot, I organized my costume plot by characters and then their cue and then their change. Thank you for your time and consideration. I hope everyone is staying well. Thanks again.
Hello, my name is Ben O'Brien, proudly representing Troop 7501, and I'll be performing If I Didn't Believe in You from the last 5 years. there are people, and they're publishing my book, and there's a party that they are throwing, and while you've made it very clear that you're not going, I will be going, and that's done. But what's this really about? Is it really about a party, Kathy? Can we please for a minute stop blaming and say what you feel? Is it just that you're disappointed to be touring again for the summer? Did you think this would all be much easier than it's turned out to be? Well then talk to me, Kathy. Talk to me. If I didn't believe in you, we'd never have gotten this far. If I didn't believe in you, and all of the 10,000 women you are, if I didn't think you could do anything you ever wanted to, if I wasn't certain that you'd come through somehow, the fact of the matter is, Kathy, I wouldn't be standing here now. If I didn't believe in you, we wouldn't be having this fight. If I didn't believe in you, I'd walk out the door and say, Kathy, you're right, but I never could let that go. Knowing the things about you I know, things when I met you 4 years ago, I knew. It never took much convincing to make me believe in you. Don't we get to be happy, Kathy? At some point down the line, don't we get to relax without some new tourist to push me yet further from you? If I'm cheering on your side, Kathy, why can't you support mine? Why do I have to feel I committed some felony, doing what I always swore I would do? I don't want you to hurt. I don't want you to sink. But you know what I think. I think you'll be fine. Just hold on and you'll see. But don't make me wait till you do to be happy with you. Will you listen to me? No one can give you courage. No one can thicken your skin. I will not fail so you can be comfortable, Kathy. I will not lose because you can't win. If I didn't believe in you, then here's where the travelogue ends. If I didn't believe in you, I couldn't have stood before all of our friends and said, this is the life I choose. This is a thing I can't bear to lose. Trip us or trap us, but we refuse to fall. That's what I thought we agreed on, Kathy. If I hadn't believed in you, I wouldn't have loved you at all. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Iris Pixler. I proudly represent Troop 7 501, and I'll be performing I'd Rather Be Me from Mean Girls. So your best friend screwed you over, acted nice when she not nice. Well, I have some advice, cause it's happened to me twice. Here's my secret strategy. It always works because the world doesn't end, it just feels like it does. So raise your right finger and solemnly swear whatever they say about me, I don't care. I will twist the knots to join your games. I will say you make me mad, and if you treat me bad, I'll say you're bad. If I eat alone from this moment on, that's just what I'll do. 'Cause I'd rather be me. I'd rather be me. I'd rather be me than be with you. We're supposed to all be ladies and be nurturing and care. Is that really fair? Boys get a fight. We have to share. Because the way that turns out, we always understand how to slap someone down with our underhand. So here's my right finger to how girls should behave. Because sometimes what's meant to break you makes you brave. So I will not act all innocent, I won't beg, apologize. Let's just fight and make up, not tell these lies. Let's call our damage even, clean the slate till it's like new. It's a new life for me. Or I'd rather be me. I'd rather be me than be with you. I'll say no. I'll say knock it off to your notes and your rules and your games. And those sycophants who follow you, I'll remember all their names. And when they drag you down like they inevitably do, I will not laugh along with them and approve their palace kooks. That's not me. I don't need your good opinions. I have plenty of opinions. Everybody has opinions, but it doesn't make them true. What's true is being me, and I'd rather be me. I'd rather be me than be with you. So raise them high, 'cause playing nice and shy is insulting my IQ. I'd rather be me. I'd rather be me. I'd rather be me than be with you. I'd rather be me. I'd rather be me. I'd rather be me than be with you. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Mia Remsen, proudly representing Troop 7501, and I will be doing a monologue today from Talking With by Jane Martin. Thank you. Anyways, after a week, she asked me out for a beer and suggests we sleep together to get in tune with the play. I said, if you want to get in tune with the play, you should go sleep with the author. She says, my dear, Bertolt has been dead for 30 years. I said, sounds like you're perfect for each other. She called 15, right? So we're really gonna do this. I mean, of course we are. It's just, it's really mysterious, you know? I mean, they're already out there. They're sitting there eating their little candies, peering in their little pocket mirrors and stuff. And just who are they? Who knows? And what are they expecting? Who knows? And it's just, we do it. They watch it. We finish. They applaud. They go home. We go home. What was it? Who knows? What I want to know is how the hell did they live in a town like this with a decent Chinese restaurant? Okay. So I'm sitting here. It's 15. I'm getting ready for a night of self-lacerating exposure. And there are people out there reading the program, reading my bio, getting a little insight, getting to know me. And it's just what I want to know. What I want to know is, who are they? Fair is fair, right? What I would like, than some decent lighting in this dressing room, What I would like is the bios of the audience delivered to me every night, so we'd start out even. I'm really a mutt, you know? Last play they saw, where they live, favorite color, sexual preference, last relationship they screwed up, you know, just the basic stuff. Because, like, we'd be in this together. I do a little self-lacerating exposure. They do a little self-lacerating exposure. Now, I don't know, maybe afterwards we get together for a drink and... Oh, okay. What you see is what you get. It would be an exchange, you know? Like, an exchange instead of this, I'm in the light and you're in the dark crap. You know, it's just... It's beginning to wear on me. And 5 minutes. Right. I mean, I have nothing against these people. Really, I have nothing against these people. These humans who have paid money to, some would say too much money, to see for an evening of entertainment. An evening of entertainment. You ever think about it like that? You are an entertainment. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Cole Kirschbaum. I am proudly representing Troop 7501, and I'm going to be performing Rare Birds by Adam Sinkovitz. Okay, so I guess this is it. I always thought that, well, I guess that doesn't really matter now, but I always thought that somehow, someday I would figure out what I'm good for, but now it's clear I'm not good for anything. Look, I guess I should say don't blame yourself. It's not your fault, but no, if you even feel a little bit sorry for me, even at all, it is your fault. It's my father's fault. Mom, this is your fault. Everyone at school, all the teachers, all the students, the principal. This is all your fault. I want the guilt to eat you up. I want you to wonder what you would have done for the rest of your lives. What am I saying? No one's gonna miss me. No one will care. You'll all just be happier. So I guess I'll never get to kiss a girl. I'll never see a red-crowned crane in the wild. Why does that even matter? It's just a bird, right? Nobody cares about birds. Look, I'm sorry for being in your lives and for wasting all your time. Okay, so this is it. This is goodbye. In my next life, I'd like to be a bird, if requests are allowed, of course. So long.
Hi, I'm Bailey Matthewson, proudly representing Troop number 7501. Today I'll be performing We're Okay from the musical Rent. Music and lyrics written by Jonathan Larson. Steve, Joanne, the Merjay case. A dismissal! Good work, counselor! We're okay! Honey, wait, I'm on the other phone. Yes, I have the cowbell. We're okay! So tell them we'll sue, but the sentiment will do. Sexual harassment is civil rights too. Steve, you're great. No, you cut the paper plate. Did you cheat on Mark a lot, would you say? We're okay. Honey, hold on. Steve, I need to... Hold on. Hello? Dad, yes, I beeped you. Maureen is coming to Mother's hearing. We're okay. Honey, what? Newt's lesbian sister? I'll tell them. You heard? They heard. We're okay. Annie, Dad, yes, Jill is there. Steve, got it, Jill? Short black hair? The Calvin Klein model Steve, gotta go. The model who lives in penthouse A. We're okay. I'm on my way. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ella Rudman. I'm Lexi Gold. We are from Troop 7501, and today we will be performing You Love Who You Love from the musical Bonnie and Clyde. Music and lyrics by Frank Wildhorn and Don Black. Thank you. I know my heart don't care what people say. All I know is that I've never felt like this. And besides, I wouldn't change him if I could. No man's all good. I always knew what I was taking on, but I always felt that I could change his ways, even if my man will never fall in line. I'm glad he's mine, 'cause you love who you love, and you can't help how you're made. You don't have no say, your heart decides. It's that simple, I'm afraid. Yes, you love who you love. Common sense may say it's wrong. There's a part of him you know is wild. Maybe that's what made you love him all along. I only care that he's mine and I am his. There ain't no rules, that's how it is. Most girls would hate to be standing in my shoes, but true love's something you don't choose. Oh, you love who you love, and you go with what you feel, and you never think what's down the road while the fairy tale seems real. Oh, you love who you love. Common sense may say it's wrong. There's a part of him you know is wild. Maybe that's what made you love him all along. Could be that's what made you love him all along. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Kayla Wells. I'm representing Troop 7501, and today I'll be performing She Used to Be Mine from the musical Waitress. It's not simple to say. The most days I don't recognize me with these shoes and this apron. The place and its patrons have taken more than I gave them. It's not easy to know I'm not anything like I used to be, although it's true I was never attention's sweet center. I still remember that girl. She's imperfect, but she tries. She is good, but she lies. She is hard on herself. She is broken, won't ask for help. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She is all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine. It's not what I asked for. Sometimes life just slips in through a back door and carves out a person, makes you believe it's all true. And now I've got you. You're not what I asked for. If I'm honest, I know I would give it all back for a chance to start over and rewrite an ending or two for that girl that I knew who was reckless just enough, who'll get hurt, but she'll learn how to toughen up when she's bruised and gets used by a man who can't love. And then she'll get stuck and be scared of the life that's inside her, growing stronger each day, till it finally reminds her to fight just a little, to bring back the fire in her eyes that's been gone, used to be mine. Oh, used to be mine. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She is all of this mixed up, baked, beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine. Thank you.
No, they kicked me out, man. Like a freaking dog. They kicked me out. They took everything from me. I couldn't pay the rent. And they took it all away, man. I can't keep doing this.
No, you
I
can't.
can't.
You can't say things like that.
No.
Okay, you're an amazing artist.
Yeah, but nobody wants to buy my stuff.
Yeah, okay. You can stay here as long as you want.
I can't afford the rent. I'm not gonna
Stop. You don't need to pay rent. You're family. You can pay me back when you're rich and famous. Why don't people understand? Why don't people understand what I'm trying to do here? I'm trying to change the world with my art. I've seen these galleries that people put up. It's like 4-year-old took a crap on them.
Wasn't that your last painting?
Oh, come on. Who's saying no? The gallery off of Main Street.
Look at getting them booked too.
Exposure, connections, a paycheck.
Oh. Why not just do it yourself?
A gallery?
Yeah, why not? I'll spot you some.
Yeah, right.
What? I mean, you're not gonna end up spending on 2K17 or something.
No, it's a
lot. How much does one cost?
Like $800.
Yeah, I could do that.
Really?
Yeah, man. Of course.
Thank you. Man, thank you so much.
I'm sorry.
What?
Lee, I'm sorry.
Why, Greg?
We gotta use the money for the car.
What do you mean?
Lee, I'm sorry.
The gallery?
I have to go to school.
Take the bus. How bad is it?
Gotta replace both the doors. Look, I'm sorry.
Why do you have to be so stupid?
What?
No, why couldn't you just look where you were driving, Greg?
Oh, so this is my fault now.
Of course it is!
It's not my fault. The other guy was drunk.
No, this is bigger than you. Okay, I needed that money.
You didn't need anything.
No, I was gonna change the world. And you're stopping me.
Okay. What's this?
It's one of my paintings.
No, what does it mean?
It's
Well, no one's gonna understand that's an allegory for oil, or abuse, or climate change, okay? Waiting around for other stuff to show up to you does not make you an artist!
Don't yell at me!
You're just playing who's better with yourself. God, you disgust me. I'm sorry, but you have to go.
Greg, don't play that game with me.
You've been living here, rent-free for the past 2 years. Nothing.
What happened to believing in me? What happened to family?
I stopped believing in you when your artwork became a vanity mirror.
Why are you sad? You don't have to go. Live out of your car. Live on the streets.
I just hate watching this. Living here, it's like living with hell down the hall.
Shut up! I thought you didn't want to watch this part.
Don't.
I'll give you something to watch.
Hello, my name is Ellen Martin and I am proudly representing Troop 7501. Today I'll be performing Astonishing from the musical Little Women, written by Alan Nee. Who's he with his marry me, with his ring and his marry me, Vanderfickle? This is not what was meant to be. How could he ruin it all with those 2 words? I thought I knew him, thought that he knew me. What did it change? What did I miss? A kiss when I thought all along that we were meant to forge frontiers. How could I be so wrong? And I need my sisters here. If I can't share my dreams, what were they for? I thought our promise meant that we would never change and never part. I thought together we'd amaze the world. How can I live my dreams or even start when everything has come apart? I thought home was all I'd ever want. my attic, all I'd ever need. No, nothing feels the way it was before, and I don't know how to proceed. I only know I'm meant for something more. I've got to know if I can be astonishing. There's a life that I am meant to lead, a life like nothing I have known. I can feel it, and it's far from here. I've got to find it on my own. Even now I feel it heat up on my skin, a life of passion that pulls me from within, a life that I am aching to begin. There must be somewhere I can be astonishing, astonishing. I'll find my way, I'll find it far away. I'll find it in the unexpected and unknown. I'll find my life in my own way today. Here I go, and there's no turning back. My great adventure has begun. I may be small, but I've got giant plans to shine as brightly as the sun. I will blaze until I find my time and place. I will be fearless, surrendering modesty and grace. I will not disappear without a trace. I'll shout and start a riot, be anything but quiet. Christopher Columbus, I'll be astonishing, astonishing, astonishing. At last. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Sienna Rojas, and I proudly represent Thescon Troop 7501. I will be performing a monologue from When Mel Fell for Nell by D.M. Larson. So, you want to break up? Sure. Yeah, no problem. I mean, I wanted to break up too. Yeah, ever since the first moment we met. This is the person I'll have to break up with. But, hey, you beat me to it, so, no hard feelings. Friends? Sure, I'd love to be friends. I mean, that's the natural evolution of most relationships, right? Have a fling, and then boom. Friends. I mean, I'm sure some of the best friendships started that way. Yeah, I can't wait to hang out, buddy. Let's meet up sometime, maybe a football game, or something. Hang out. Yeah, that would be great. upset? No, I'm not upset. Why would I be upset? I'm not gonna cry. I said I'm not gonna cry. Hey, I don't want your pity. I don't want a shoulder to cry on. I want to be left alone. I want to be alone. Don't you get it? I want to be alone. I've always wanted to be alone. I never wanted to get close to anyone. I never wanted us to get close. But I guess I was closer to you than you were to me. Don't let me. I'm sick of your lies, okay? I don't want you to make something up to get yourself out of this. Honestly, I just want it all laid out on the table. I want to know the truth. I want to know why you're breaking my heart. Thank you.
The winds run unhindered through the fields surrounding my house. The winds outside twist through the bare branches and leave me behind, holding a handful of myself. Skies above are pregnant with the rain they will not drop. The rain would be inconsequential. Everything in my eyesight was set ablaze and left behind. None of this can soak up anything anymore anyway. The topsoil and everything below is dead. The seasons no longer change. There are no leaves descending, and the fields are just waiting rooms, filled with patiently torched blades of grass. I watched the prairie burn and did nothing. I wait for a change that has already occurred. If I could sacrifice something, I would sacrifice everything. Opening my arms to change, I embrace the possible and hide from every stranger walking down these dirt roads. Is it like this everywhere? Fleshless fields of amnesia and inability. Are there other people standing in fields, watching the moon rise and fall, appear and disappear? Out here, the wind is the only movement, the only thing able to leave. It's cold against my skin and reminds me of kites I once flew. I wasn't always like this.
Hi, I'm Lori Newsom, proudly representing Troop 7501, and this is Joey is a Punk Rocker from the Black Suits. I've got a little problem that's really got me low. I've got a crush on this beautiful boy, but nobody can know. 'Cause for a straight-A cheerleading popular girl, it's wrong to like this kind of guy. If we were ever seen in public together, my friends would scream and my mother would die. And on top of that, I want to ask him if he likes me or if he thinks I bite. But no matter his reply, I'll never take my eye off this different kind of Mr. Right. His hair is dirty, and he paints his nails black. He wears dog tags and patches on his knapsack. I know, he curses like he's got Tourette's, and he tokes and smokes clove cigarettes. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, but no one can know that I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love with a punk rocker named Joe. Don't really fit together. We're like Mickey D's and fine wine. I say to myself, Megan, this will never work out. He's on drugs and you're on kickline. But what sets him apart from the other guys is the soul behind those bloodshot eyes. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, but no one can know that I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love with a punk rocker named Joe. And I wish I had the courage to talk to him and walk with him down the hall and not worry about what other people say. I see the way they make fun of him, and he doesn't seem to mind at all. No, Joe don't care if they look or stare. I wish I could be that way. Last night I went to see his band play. His stage name is The Pagan. Yeah. And right before they sang the Chainsaw of Love, he ripped off his shirt and said, "This one goes out to Megan." And in that instant I knew that his nipples were pierced, but his heart was too. He's in love, he's in love, he's in love, and he wants me to know. And I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, and I think that I'm finally gonna tell him so. Let them call me names, I'm sorry, Jesus, and let them not support me. As long as we're together, baby, I don't care. We'll be just like Kurt and Courtney. So they can look and gawk and stare and sneer. I'm gonna shout it for the whole damn world to hear. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. Oh, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. Oh, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love with a punk rocker named Joe. Oh, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. And now you know. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Olivia Perello, proudly representing Troop 7501, and I will be performing Everything and More from the musical Twisted, The Untold Story of a Royal Vizier. Thank you. I'm the most powerful girl in the land. With a wave of my hand, I can give a command, but it's just like whatever. 'Cause they don't understand. Look at my life from the outside, and sure, I've got servants and tigers and stuff. You're probably thinking she's got everything. Well, it's true, 'cause I do. So the fuck what? It's not enough. I want a life of adventure. No orders I have to